Hey guys, we've been going through my backpack and what I would carry on just do a day-to-day hike. I've had a lot of questions on what kind of stuff I would carry, and last video, I showed you guys what I carried just for food, just for a day-to-day hike. Well, today, I'm going to kind of combine the food and my mess kit and make myself some lunch, just so I kind of show you what I'm doing. And in this instance, I'm not even making a fire, which I know for me, that's probably a little bit of a shocker for you guys. You always see me make lots of fires. That came out wrong. Makes me sound like a pyromaniac. But, so, mess kit. And in this case, today, just a little cup and my stove. And then, of course, the food bag, which you guys saw last week. So, I'm going to set my pack off to the side. First, I'm going to stick the rest of the stuff in it so it doesn't get all wet from the snow. Okay guys, the other thing I'm going to use for this one is some water. Alright, first thing we need to do is get some water boiling. So I'm going to set my coffee cup off to the side. And if you guys are interested in any of the gear that you're seeing in this video, I'll have affiliate links down below. And yes, with an affiliate link, I am making a few pennies off of every one of your purchases. And I really do appreciate anybody that does buy stuff off there. If you don't agree with affiliate links, more power to you. It's okay with me. Don't buy anything. And I just keep my stove inside this little leather pouch. And another good reason to keep your pots and pans inside a mess bag like this is the outside of your pots and pans tend to get dirty, and if you keep them inside of something like that, it keeps from the inside of your pack getting all black. And I just stick all of the sacks inside of each other so that way I don't lose them. Set that off to the side. And believe it or not, the fuel fits very nicely inside of your teapot, the fuel canister. This is one of the large fuel canisters. Well, I guess it's actually technically a medium, because they have ones that are twice this size, so this is a medium. And I know, you guys are wondering why there's wax all over it. Long story, won't go into it. There we go, get that bad boy heating up. Alright. Now I could just melt snow, but in this instance I'm just going to use my... boil a little bit of water. Oh, sorry guys, you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. So, get that water boiling. And I'm gonna make some coffee and my ramen noodles. Get that sucker going full blast. And it'll only take a few minutes for that to be boiling. And I'm actually going to make my ramen noodles inside the teapot and my coffee inside my cup. So this is only going to be a single serve of coffee. Alright, you guys can check back in with me in a couple more minutes after my water's come to a boil. Some of you might be wondering, what is the allure? Why spend all the energy and all the effort to get back in the mountains to, as I heard one person say, you live basically the same way a bum would live. Well, if you enjoy quiet and you enjoy just the peace and quiet of the backcountry, and you enjoy seeing some nature and you enjoy snow falling in the wintertime, there's a great, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a great way to just give yourself, it renews your body and just gives you something for the next time when life gets crazy. Because when life gets crazy, I tend to want to go to the mountains and get back to the peace and quiet. So that might be just one way for me to describe why exactly I spend so much time in the mountains. Oh, say that water's come to a boil. Let's turn that off. Get our water for our coffee. And it looks like I might need just a little bit more water for my ramen, so I'm going to add a little bit more water and bring that back up to a boil. And somebody showed me or described to me on YouTube that when you're making a cup of coffee like this and all your grounds haven't settled, just add a tiny bit of cold water to the top and it helps to settle those grounds much quicker. True, it does cool down your coffee a little bit faster, but it's very easy just to heat it back up. As long as you don't get it to a boiling, rolling boil, it still is, the coffee grounds are still down at the bottom. Yeah, see, a lot of those coffee grounds have already settled. Wow. I can't remember off the top of my head who suggested this to me, but it works very well. I'm very impressed. Thank you very much. And you can already see it's almost completely, there's still a few in there, but it's settled much quickly, much faster with a little bit of cold water added than what it would have if I had just left it. I mean, it takes sometimes 10 or 15 minutes and it's basically already all settled. And it has cooled down just a touch. But in just a second, I'm just going to stick it up here where the teapot is and heat it up just a little bit. I'm going to still go ahead and give it a little bit of a try. That's good, some good coffee. This is some of the fun that you have when you're back in the mountains. It's quiet, there's just a crackling of the fire, in this case the rattling of a teapot lid. You can read, you can just relax, you can watch nature. There's nobody buzzing your cell phone asking you if you can come over, if you can do this, if you can go to work. And I think it's one of the very real ways to relax, in a sense, is back in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. And you also feel more mortal. You don't feel so high and mighty when you're back in the mountains. Delicious. Okay, looks like my water's boiling, so I'm going to turn this down to low. And if anybody's interested in that little stove, I have to say, that's a sweet little stove. And I'll have an affiliate link to where you can get it online, because it is a sweet little stove. Add the little flavor packet. Try to. See if I can get it in the pot. There we go. Give it a little bit of a stir. In just a few minutes, I'm going to have my lunch. Well, actually, in this case, it's almost dinner time. So guys, that's kind of what I do on just my day-to-day hikes. Nothing simple, nothing fancy, but I enjoy being out here. I enjoy the quiet, the peace, and I know a lot of you have been watching my videos and going, man, I'd like to do that too. Well, it's not hard. First time I did it, I did a horrible job. It takes a few times to get it right, but keep trying, you'll get it. And, you know, I'll have more videos on this subject, but I'm also going to break down the rest of the stuff in my pack in some later videos, so be looking out for those. But I'll be doing ones on backpacking, on what kind of shoes to wear. I mean, I'll have, don't worry guys, I'm not going anywhere. Still lots and lots of more videos. Oh yeah, ramen. See if you guys can sort of see what's behind me, just so you have a little bit of an idea of what I'm watching. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the snow is just gently falling behind me. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Looks like my ramen's just about done. Turn that off. Give that a taste. Oh, let that simmer for just a couple more minutes. I'm actually going to take this off and set it in the snow. And put my coffee up there. And just warm it up just a little bit. I know you guys have shopped far and wide how to keep your cup of coffee warm all day long. The camping stove. Oh, it's been around for years. Believe it or not, that's actually cool enough I can already touch the bottom because it's been sitting in the snow. It's still hot though. There we go. So this is kind of what you do when you're back in here. Nothing like food cooked back in the mountains. It really isn't. Just nothing beats it. If you guys don't believe me, come out and try it. Tell me what you think. Some of the most simple pleasures mean the most when you're back in the middle of nowhere. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button, give me a good thumbs up. It helps support the channel. And for any of you that are looking to buy some of this gear, I'll have affiliate links down below, like I've said, and that helps make sure that I keep doing this. You know, the fact that I'm actually making a little something, because it does cost me quite a bit to keep making these videos every single week. If any of you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button up in the upper right hand corner. It really shows me that you guys are really enjoying my videos. Ooh, hot. And thank you all so much for all the wonderful support and the great views and everything. You guys are awesome. I got the best viewers on YouTube. Thanks, guys. And you guys all have a wonderful day. And please come out and try this. Have a good one.